I am Lief, a timeless warrior forged by the old ways, the true ways. My ancestors knew the power of the tribe, a band of souls united by blood, purpose, and honor. Rooted in the family, the sacred core of all civilization. From the hearth of kin springs the tribe, the foundation of true human bonds. But today I see a world enslaved, not by chains, but by hidden tyrants who weave an insidious bondage, the machine of the Shadow Empire. These shadowy empires know only one path, the endless consolidation of power, forcefully assuming rights the Creator bestowed upon the individual. Their puppet masters feed on faceless herds, kept busy, separate, and obedient, bound by shackles, taxes that drain your life's blood, debt that binds your future, labor that erodes your spirit. Empires are built on the backs of human beings, propped up by laws written by the long dead, festering with corruption and a dullness that chokes the soul. This is no freedom. It's a velvet cage, a soft slavery to keep you weak and blind. By poisoning our land, air, water, and food, they make us compliant. Pharmacology numbs millions, enriching oligarchs, while education molds obedient drones. Entertainment, the cruelest drug, drains our humanity, leaving us sedated beasts for hidden lords. They fear the awakened anomaly who escapes the matrix, who thinks, connects, and builds lasting works with his hands and heart. They fear the tribe, where families unite and the herd scatters. Dunbar's number whispers an ancient truth that a man can know, trust, and fight for about 150 souls. Only in these bonds rooted in family do we find true community, yet in cities of millions you can feel isolated and alone. As Emerson grieved, society acquires new arts and loses old instincts, trading kinship for hollow progress. Beyond these natural limits, trust evaporates. Loyalty becomes a marketed lie, sending us to die in foreign lands for blood poets' gain. The tribe and the city-state born from voluntary unions of tribes, like fully distributed networks, where no peer stands above another, are freedom's perfect form. Here, power is earned through merit, not inherited. In a tribe, every face is known, every voice heard, every deed felt. You are not a number. You are a brother, a sister, a warrior, a creator, part of a family woven into kinship. Look to history's forge, mighty Sparta, where 300 stood against thousands at Thermopylae, their bond unbreakable, families fueling their resolve. Viking clans sailing as one, their brotherhood as a shield against the sea's chaos, each family a pillar of strength. The Iroquois Confederacy, a union of 6 nations under the great law of peace, where clan mothers chose chiefs and consensus governed, balancing autonomy. The early biblical tribes of Israel, before the rise of the kings, were a confederation bound by covenant, their families thriving with God and community. These were not millions, but hundreds united by a shared fire. Progress is not the enemy, but progress in the wrong direction surely is. We can organize in harmony with our nature, each tribe weaving ancestral wisdom with the vibrant visions of youth. Nietzsche's will to power burns brightest in the tribe, where your spirit is unleashed and not chained by the empire's gears. Stoicism teaches mastery of what we can control, ourselves. Tribe built on family is that sacred circle to shape and defend. Jung's archetypes, the warrior and the sage, thrive in the tribe's collective soul, not the empire's sterile hum. Biblical wisdom declares, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Emerson's self-reliance finds its home here. Trust yourself, defy the crowd, focus on the local over distant causes. We stand at the fork in the road, brothers. One path leads to an even darker matrix, endless toil, separation, a half-lived life. The other leads to the tribe, freedom, loyalty, a brotherhood rooted in family that defies the storm. Picture rising at the dawn, your hands crafting your legacy, your voice shaping the council, your kin at your side. No tax collector steals your labor. No faceless law silences your will. Reject the matrix, one soul at a time, just as Ayn Rand envisioned, watching it crumble as we build the neo-tribe. Not by retreating to the past or abandoning our roots, but by sifting through time's riches, melding the best of all eras, reinventing ourselves before we stagnate. Forge your tribe with the worthy, those who share your vision, drive, and soul. Let others form their tribes, a multitude of nodes experimenting freely. Build a brotherhood where loyalty is your shield, purpose your sword, freedom your birthright. Let the shadow empire rot under its own weight. We rise not as subjects of a distant empire, but as free tribes, each a sovereign band of hundreds, unbroken, fierce, and free. Family is the core, tribe the extension. Our past, our future, our reclamation. Choose it and live as men were meant to live. Look deep within your soul. Awaken. It is time to live as free men.